wonder why some substances mix perfectly, while others do, or why water can dissolve salt but not oil. Well, it all comes down to something called polarity. Polarity refers to the distribution of electrical charge around a molecule. In simple terms, it's how two electrons are shared or not shared between atoms within a molecule. This leads to a molecule having a slight electrical dipole or two opposite charge, which makes it either polar or non-polar. Take water, H2O, as an example of polar molecules. The oxygen atom is more electronegative, meaning it attracts electrons more strongly. This gives oxygen a partial negative charge, while the hydrogen atoms take on partial positive charge. This creates a polar molecule, which is why water is such a great solvent for many substances.
On the other hand, a non-polar molecule is when the electrons are shared more equal between atoms. In their molecule, there is no distance positive and negative ends.
Today, we're going to do a fun experiment to explore what happens when we mix polar and non-polar substances. Ever wondered why oil and water don't mix? Let's find out!
First, let's review. Water is a polar molecule, meaning it has a positive and negative sides. Thus, through the unequal sharing of electrons, oil, or another hand, is non-polar. The molecules share their electrons more equally, so there's no positive and negative side.
Star water. As you can see, it's clear and we know it's polar. Now, let's add some. As we add the oil, notice what happens. Oil and water don't blend or mix together. Why? The molecules are simply not compatible. The reason is simple. Water molecules are attracted to each other because of their polarity. They want to stay together. Oil molecules, being non-polar, don't have this attraction to water molecules. So, the oil just floats on. If we stir this mixture, what happens? Well, for a brief moment, the oil and water will mix, but because of the difference in polarity, they won't stay mixed for long.
So, when we try to mix polar and non-polar substances, like water and oil, they don't combine because their molecules are just too different. Water molecules stick to each other, while oil molecules stick to themselves. This is a great example of how polarity influences how substances impact.
Now, let's summarize what we observed. First, we saw that water, being polar, clings to itself, while oil, being non-polar, do not mix the water. The oils stay on the top of the water because of their different properties.
The key takeaway: polar and non-polar substances don't mix because of differences in how their molecules behave. Water molecules attract each other, while oil molecules do the same with each other, but they don't interact well with water molecules.
Polarity is a key in many everyday phenomena, from how liquids interact with each other to how cells function in our bodies. Understanding polarity helps us explain why certain substances dissolve in water, while others don't. It even plays a role in the behavior of oils and fats in cooking or cleaning.
So next time, you are mixing something in the kitchen or cleaning up a spell, remember, it's all about the science of polarity.
Now, I encourage you to try this simple experiment at home. All you need is water, oil, and a glass. See it for yourself and observe the science behind it. You can even try adding different oils or even food coloring to make it more fun.
Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new today. See you next time. Happy